and then we'll post in the group.
Yeah.
So, huh?
Go ahead.
Whoa, hold on a second. All right. So, thanks for everyone jumping on the call. We're going to record this, and for those that are not here, you can watch it later. But the first bill of action, sounds formal, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, but for real, on the good note, we helped the Sweat Life Dynasty family this month, and we still have 1 day left of the month. We have helped 24 lives this month. That is 24 people that are going to be in our challenge group next month. Some I think are in this month, but
is it more than that?
No, because that's based on if they just actually they bought a challenge pack. Some people bought like I have a couple people that bought just programs. Yeah, you have 7.
Okay, yeah.
So 24 lives. That's awesome. That's almost 25 people.
That's a lot.
What we want to do is for those that are watching this. And those that are on the call, we want to set a goal for next month, see how many people we can help as a team. And I think we can do 30, if not more. So that's just a huge accomplishment right there. So we should be extremely proud. Changing lives, kissing babies, doing all that good stuff. No babies here, though. Let's see. My coach post. All right. So those that are on the call, I know you guys have some people that are going to be doing our group next month, the new one. So we need to get those emails to us so we can add them to the group. Go ahead and you can put them in the either text them to us or you can message them to us. You can put them in the coach group on Facebook. But we just want to add them to the group so we don't miss them. Also, too, what we want to do is talk about the health bet real quick. We're going to go over this again on – do you want to do Sunday night? It's Labor Day.
No, it's going to be difficult. Labor Day.
What do you guys think? Should we do a new challenger call on Sunday night or Monday night? Which one?
Your mom's shaking her head.
Hey, there's Cheryl.
Well, what's she saying?
Which one?
We can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Sorry, I dropped my iPad.
Oh.
It's a holiday weekend. Are you going to get a lot of people?
Well, the problem is we start Monday, and in order to win the money, they need to know how to do it.
Oh, yeah, you do. Well, they snooze, they lose.
Yeah.
That's my attitude.
Well,
huh?
But Sunday night, I mean, they should.
And anybody could do wherever they want to. Just they have devices with them.
Yeah.
In this day and age. If you're really interested, they could do it.
What do you guys think about Sunday or Monday night for the new?
Night.
Which Sunday night? Raise your hand.
I don't know.
Monday night, raise your hand.
Yeah, okay. I think Monday night. They can still log in.
Is that your foot, Cheryl? What is that?
I think she's frozen.
I think she is too.
Oh. Oh, car is on. Yay.
So maybe Monday night we'll do it then. I got to change that email. I put Sunday, but that's okay.
Okay. Monday night's probably better.
We want to go over the health bet real quick with you guys so you guys can tell your customers and also explain to anybody. So it's going to be 4 weeks long. So our group in September is going to run from September 5th to October 2nd. Then we're going to have a break for a week and then start a new group in October. And so the group in September, every week they have to log 5 Shakeologies and 3 workouts, and they have to post pictures in the app. That's how they're going to track it. So you can't just say, I did Shakeology. You have to post a picture too.
I think that's so they can make sure you
actually did it.
I just thought of that.
Yeah. So if you do all that, right now the pot is $1.5 million. But I
know it's going to be more than
it's going to probably be closer to 2, they said. So that's good news. If 100,000 people do it, that's what, $200 a person, I think? I don't know. I'm not good at math. And
yes, you are.
And if like 1 million people do it, that's like $1. But it doesn't matter. It's still cool to get paid to work out. So the health bet, there's an FAQ in our coach office. Look at it if you have any questions, if you have your clients that are wondering, but it's going to be 4 weeks long, very simple. Make sure they take the pictures because they're going to be pretty pissed off if there's a good amount of money they can win and they don't win it because they didn't follow the rules.
And it doesn't have to be them. It just has to be like they could even be their shake if they're shy.
Yeah.
So some people don't like to show their face.
And I don't know if it has to be actually like shared in the group or just shared in the app. That's a question.
Public's always better.
Yeah, so let's just say that.
Anyways.
All right. And
I did see someone posted that question. I want to say in one of Lindsay's groups about if it had to be public or not. So we
Okay.
can check to see if they answer that one.
You can check that,
Perfect. Look at that. All right, Jessica, check for us.
yeah.
No, but so yeah, that's the health bet. I'm also, after this call, I'm gonna post in the probably the cover photo 2 new documents. One's gonna be a new welcome email that we send to our clients that we want you guys to send. It's gonna be very easy to just fill in, put their
You
name
mean before the challenge
before
starts?
whenever they buy a challenge pack.
Okay.
It's going to talk about, what to expect from us, what to expect from them. It's going to talk about Shakeology. They get an email 7 days before it's going to renew to basically change, postpone, whatever they need to do.
So we don't have to.
So we don't have to remind them.
Which is
It
nice.
talks about the webinar that we're going to do for every new challenger the night before the challenge group starts, so they know what to expect, and kind of like a little welcome session. So it's a good email that we send out to every customer that buys
We
a
just
challenge
started
pack.
this.
We
This
just
is like
started
a new thing we're trying.
So I'm going to post that template in the coach group so everyone can copy that. And I'm also going to post the calendar all the way till next year. I did. We're going to have basically a lot of structure going on now. We're going to have a challenge group, pretty much every single month. It's
Well,
gonna
it helps them so they know when
Yeah.
to invite to.
Yeah, so it's going to help you to know when to invite. It's going to have our coach sneak peek, which if you see your challengers or customers really showing that ability to maybe, share with others or really excelling, you want to say, hey, you know what, you may want to consider what I do. We have a sneak peek. It's going to be going on every single month.
And what that is, for you guys who don't know, I mean, I know, Jessica, you've been in there this week, but we just share a lot of videos or short little videos that explain basically what we do, how it works, what it's all about.
Right.
And it's just a free way for them, like no commitment necessary, way for them to be a fly on the wall and kind of see what coaching is.
Yeah.
So that's what that is.
And so with and that's going to have the sneak peek when it's going to be, so you will know when to vote. Basically, we're going to be doing going into the third week of the challenge group is going to be the sneak peek to kind of get people interested. Then after the challenge group ends is going to be the new coach training. So everyone's going to go through coach training.
And that's for all your people too. So it's really good because then you can see them shining, and then they have time to invite to another one. So there's a purpose to the calendar that Ralph created for us.
Yeah, and so it kind of lays everything out for you guys. So you don't have to worry about, when's the next group. And of course, if you feel like at any point you want to do this on your own and do your own challenge group, you're more than welcome to. Eventually, if you have enough people, they're there for you.
Yeah.
And they're there for that community. They're not there for me and Sarah. They're not there for anybody else. So that's something, and if that's what you want to do, we can definitely work with you. There's templates, and it's not hard. I mean, we both jumped in our own challenge group. We
didn't used to run them together.
Yeah, we didn't used to run them together. So
just an idea.
Just an idea.
For future.
And so 2 more things I just want to go ahead and talk about before we get into Jessica's little talk. First of all, time. Everyone that we talk to always talks about they don't have enough time in the day. That's one of the biggest excuses that we get. It's money and time. Would you say so?
Yeah.
And I heard
coaching and for challenge.
Yeah. Coaching and challenge groups. And from what I read this morning or heard is the 10 times rule, which is a great book, The Power of 10 Times. I recommend getting it. And he said, try not to manage time, but control time. So if you're seeing that you are getting stressed out about this, I don't have time in the day, take a minute back, take one day to kind of step back and tell your prospects this too. All right, I understand you don't have time. What I want you to do from tomorrow morning when you wake up until you hit that pillow at night, I want you to track everything that you do. We want to see what's productive and what's actual busy. Maybe you spend, maybe you do have that TV show you want to watch, and that's fine, but that's what you have to admit to yourself that, that's 30 minutes. Maybe it's 15 minutes, going to bed 15 minutes earlier and waking up 15 minutes, going to bed. No, both. Going to 15 minutes earlier and waking up 15 minutes earlier. That's 30 extra minutes in your day.
Or it's scrolling.
That you can do a workout in. So that's something that was really powerful that stuck out this morning to me. Is try and control your time, not manage your time.
Well, and don't let it control you.
And that's what a lot of successful people do is they try to manage the time. And if you control your time, you'll see that you can be able to get it done and not have to worry about not having enough minutes in a day. And last 2 things, vision boards.
Yes.
I want to encourage everybody, and I'll be bold, and mine's on my phone. I don't know if you guys can see it. I get in trouble at work sometimes if my manager catches this. Where is it at? My vision board is on my phone. That says 1 year vision board. Can you see it?
I can see Jessica. There you go.
Can you see that? 1 year vision board? It's probably backwards on you. But that's all my goals. Sarah has it written out on her board or printed out. And we actually looked back on it and it was pretty much dead on. And we actually set goals with this other couple that we're working with. And it's not business related with Beachbody. I want you to think of, okay, personal goals, life goals. Maybe it's for Jessica for, your new house. We want to have, I know you want to have an awesome deck or you want to do, something. So maybe that's a vision you put on it, awesome backyard picture. But if we really want to encourage you guys to do a vision board, for, your life, your goals, fitness, business related to.
Maybe trips you want to
go on. But I think if you actually do it, post in the group, be bold.
I put a lot of things about how I wanted to get better in my faith and in my meditation because I need to work on that. Yeah. And just like things that I wanted to do to grow spiritually too. And I think that keeping that vision, it helps you kind of remember what you're working for and that personal growth too. And it's just, it's pretty amazing what can happen when you see that picture.
Yeah. And so like I said, and I think the vision board just keeps you on track. If you see it every day, it's going to happen. It makes it more realistic when you write something out. And like I said, I think it's a really good exercise, not just for this business, but just in personal and just your life in general. And share it with the group if you want. Kind of holds you accountable. It's out there, so you'll be ready to rock and roll. And
I think we're ready for Jessica.
And one more thing. I want a
grandbaby. You can put that on your vision board.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
By John and Eileen. By John and Eileen.
You do have 2 sons.
Yeah, I'm my only son, so.
That's funny.
Anyways, okay. Last thing is this Thursday night we'll post in the group. There's a surge.
Oh yeah.
Carl Deichler, our CEO. I know Jessica heard him last month. I think she was on a call with him. If you haven't heard him yet, awesome energy. The guy's for real. The guy loves the company.
It's not as long as Lindsay's surge either.
It's an hour and a half, but what he's going to do is kind of talk for about 10 or 15 minutes, I think.
Mostly new coaches.
And then he's going to go live. It's a live event. And he's going to answer questions live. So,
but he said this one's going to be really focused towards people that are newer in the business.
Yeah, but he's also doing so he's going to have a lot of live questions. So it might be good just to listen in and see. But a lot of great things.
And they are recorded. But their live is pretty cool.
Yeah, because you can maybe throw a question up there.
And he'll probably answer.
And he'll may answer. So with that being said, now we're going to turn it over to Jessica, but I want to kind of give a little introduction on why she's going to speak. Jessica's a new Emerald coach. She hit that rank last month, first month in the business. And that means you just have 2 personally sponsored coaches, at least 2 on each side. And that means you're helping
one on each side.
One on each side. And that's the first step in the rank advancement for Beachbody. Now, what they do, and the reason why it was important, is once you hit 2-star, which we're not going to go into much detail what the actual stars are, is you actually they're going out to San Diego, Coronado. They're staying in the Lowe's hotel. Beachbody is putting them up, everything, big leadership retreat. When we went to Summit, we went to a couple events for our rank. And there's also some events that we couldn't get to because we don't have that rank yet.
Well, this weekend alone.
So Beachbody does a lot of awesome things for recognition. And it's not just, celebrating having a party. It's actually the learning and the environment.
It's leadership.
It's the leadership. And Jessica was able to go with Sarah this past weekend to Lindsay's little retreat that she held. And Lindsay is Sarah's upline, so everyone else's upline is our main coach. Number 1 earner in Beachbody. Just crushing it. And so she had the opportunity to hear from a lot of amazing leaders. And so we wanted her just kind of get on here and kind of share with her what she experienced, what she learned.
It's a lot.
Maybe some golden nuggets, not Hershey nuggets, golden nuggets. She was joking around with me today, talking about the nuggets. And so we just want you to kind of go over and, share with them what they can look forward to. In this company and everything that, kind of comes with, not just helping people, but what they do for us as coaches. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah.
Your floor is yours. You guys share anything or no?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
She's just going to talk, right?
I'll go mute.
Yeah. So I don't want to take a ton of time, and I learned so much while I was there on Saturday. So I'm really just kind of focus on a few things that I kind of learned from each of the little sections that they spoke about. But first, to start out with, I wanted to, say it was amazing. It was something that I never could imagine experiencing before. And it was really something that I was kind of nervous about, to be quite honest, because it was intimidating to me. The idea of all these, strong, successful, gorgeous women that I've seen their videos on talking about the business and, seeing their Facebook posts and everything. It was like surreal almost, kind of like when you meet a celebrity, I guess. So I was really worried about feeling comfortable, but it was the most incredible, positive energy you could even imagine walking into in one room. So that being said, I just wanted to, I have my notebook here with all the notes I took. I just wanted to touch on just a few things that, most of these things that were takeaways that I definitely want to put into action. And so hopefully they might be useful to others as well. So first off with Shakeology, this is something that I personally, I think, struggle with the knowledge because I've never been into nutrition. I've never really been into what's good and what's not, and never really understood vitamins or anything like that. So this presentation was, a real eye-opener for me. So she went over a lot of the ingredients, which I took notes on all those, but half of the words I still can't say. The one thing that I'm definitely going to focus on with Shakeology that she kind of challenged everyone to do is each day take a ingredient that's on the back of the bag and Google it. Just one ingredient a day. There's a ton out there. And just do a little bit of research on it and take some notes on it. So you kind of get an idea piece by piece, day by day, what all is actually in Shakeology so you can better talk to people about it. Mm-hmm. And the other thing with Shakeology that I really liked is, how do you market Shakeology? Obviously, when we talk about the fitness programs, they kind of market themselves. You want to lose weight, you want to get in shape, you want to gain muscle, whatever you want to do. But how do you market Shakeology? It's not necessarily like a weight loss shake. So, definitely to focus on that. So her great point was kind of like what we do with fitness programs is ask them what they're struggling with, like health-wise. Do you have gut health issues? Are you struggling with stress, focus? Do you have a weak immune system? Sleep issues, kind of starting the conversation with that, because what you'll find out with a lot of those ingredients as you research, there are ingredients that help with all of those issues I just listed. So I think that's something that I definitely want to put in place because it is something that I really struggle with talking about is the Shakeology. And if I get too long-winded on these things, someone just cut me off because I'm just going to keep talking. The next thing was branding, which I am, as you all pretty much know, I'm very new to Facebook, back new to Facebook about a few weeks ago. So this is something that I kind of have the, I guess, good thing that I get to start from scratch with kind of the branding idea. So no one's ever really seen what I've posted before. So it's not anything out of the ordinary, but it's, one thing to think about with branding is, how do you figure out what your brand is? What is the main qualities and the main things that you want to share with people about what you're doing and, what's you're passionate about? So she broke it down into 3 easy points, basically, or 4 easy points, I guess. The first one is, what do you like? So is your family important to you? Pets, any hobbies you have? So anything you're passionate about, faith. So things I wrote down for mine, because I started answering this while we were watching her speak about it. So I just started brainstorming. I wrote down my pets, wine, my being a first-time homeowner, self-esteem, and confidence. Because those are all things that I either feel very passionate about or that mean a lot in my life. So the next thing also kind of goes hand in hand about what you like is, what is your message? What do you want to say about those things? whether it's just sharing something funny about your family, about your beliefs, or something that you want to help other people with. And the other thing is, how do you communicate it? So obviously I'm only on Facebook, but I know there's so many social media networks out there that you can choose to share your message through. And one thing that they talked about is kind of just focusing on one to start out with and master it. So whether it's Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, just sticking with that one social media and focusing on that until you feel comfortable, and then start maybe doing another one, because you don't want to overload yourself and just overload all over the place with what you're sharing. So you can kind of get that down. Let's see here. Sorry. The other section that I really resonated with, and that Lindsay shared, and she got very emotional, which I think everyone got emotional in this part of the meeting, was she was talking about doubt. And, pretty much doubt can really hurt you in this business if you start doubting yourself. So, make doubt a moment in time instead of living in it. That was something she said that really resonated with me, I think.
Yeah.
And, take action, celebrate your small successes, whether it's, I love how Ralph put it to start the call, how many people we've helped this month, instead of, those are all small successes. 24 people we've helped this month. And, you may think that you were just a small piece of that. I've only helped 2 people this month, or I've only helped 1, but it all adds up, and we're all making a huge difference is the big thing. And another quote that they shared in this section was, you can't stop for the people that doubt you. Keep going for the people that believe in you. And I think that is awesome, especially with the community that we're in. We have so many more people to support us, that those few people that may doubt us and not understand what we're trying to do here, basically. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I wanted to touch on this, but I don't know how well I'll possibly be able to explain it, because it was kind of in depth. But I think the slides were shared. So I would like to see if we maybe get a hold of those. But it was the invite funnel system, because that was like mind-boggling to me. And it was just I love structure. It was very structured and very organized, and I loved it. So it's pretty much just a funnel system to help guide you through who you're talking to, how to invite them, and pretty much different steps on how to start those conversations. So it's really easy to follow. So wanted to see if we could maybe find those to share with everybody.
I have it, and I have her video recording of it, so I'll share it.
Awesome.
And Ralph's trying it out starting this week, so we're going to see how he's going to make an Excel spreadsheet.
I made an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to try it out for the next 21 days. It looks very easy.
To me, it's super complicated because I'm not an Emerald personality.
If it works and my spreadsheet works as it should, then I'll share it with the group. But I don't want to share it with you guys yet.
Well, I'll share the content though. But keep going. You're right.
Yes, it may be tailored kind of more towards us Emerald personalities, because it is very structured and very organized, and so but I really liked it, and it gave me a good idea of where exactly to start, because that's my biggest problem with inviting is, oh my gosh, how am I supposed to start doing this? Do I just like pick a random person and invite them, or what? But so it actually gives you some really great steps that I think are pretty easy to follow. But we'll test it out with Ralph and see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's here's another, sorry, I just have like random like tidbits of notes that I took that just meant something to me. So along the lines of inviting, and, obviously a lot of our goals that we have may be driven by finance or income. We all have like those income goals that we would like to hit with this. But something that was said kind of pertaining to that was, your income is a direct correlation of how many lives you impact. And I think that really resonated with me, because I think it's easy to get lost in, oh my gosh, I need to hit Success Club, or I really need to hit my goal because I want to pay for my car payment this month, which is my personal one. But, it's hard to get caught up. It's easy to get caught up in that, but you got to take a step back and say, how does that correlate with dollars? So, your income is a direct correlation for every life that you impact. And that's all I have, I think. And thank you so much, Sarah, for letting me come with you over the weekend.
Well, you're welcome. You earned it. But that was amazing. Thank you for sharing those takeaways. I feel like I'm still kind of trying to process everything that we learned.
Definitely.
Another quote by Zig Ziglar, I think it is. It says, you will always, what is it? If you help enough people reach their goals, you will always reach your goals. But yeah, I love that focus on helping others.
Does anybody have any questions for Jessica about anything she went over or anything? Okay.
I shared some videos too of some of the training snippets in our coach groups from videos that they took of people, so you guys can actually listen to that as well.
Yeah.
And I want to let you guys know she's planning on doing more of these. So this was something that, because Jessica, she earned this, but I want to share this with, make this available to all of our team. And so as they're sharing it in the Dynasty Live page, I'm trying to share it on our coach page. So you'll be seeing a lot more from the training too, that as I pass down. I have the funnel system for you guys.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm going to try the funnel system starting first to try it out. Going to give it 21 days.
I'm going to try it. I just need a tracking system for
it.
But
the real thing is, as Jessica mentioned, don't worry about the number. Don't get caught up on that. It's really how many lives can you help. And if you can control what you can control, and the results will come. If you focus on results, I need to hit Success Club 5. That's all you're going to care about. And your clients and your customers and prospects are going to see that.
Well, you can have that goal. But I think if you're just, if you focus on just talking to more people every day, it will happen.
And don't rely on someone like, they're going to order or she's going to order, because tell you, I've been in it for a year. She's been in it for a year and a half. You guys probably doing it for a couple months. You realize that they ain't going to do it, or something goes wrong, or money comes up, or
on to the next.
Or they break their toe or something like that. So I've had that as an excuse. I'll broke their toe.
Your mom did. No excuses for her.
You can talk to that guy. He's a guy.
Right.
But no, so we really wanted to, like I said, just kind of come in and share that. But this group has been awesome so far. We shared 24 lives. We helped 24 lives.
As a team. I know some of you guys jumped on late. So 24 lives our team is helping this month.
Yeah.
And our goal for next month is 30. We decided.
We're going to jump it up to 30. We all can do it. I think today they announced all the challenge packs, the same ones, are on sale for $140 as they were this month.
Which is awesome. That's a lot, so.
And if you get Success Club next month, you get a yoga mat.
Special
Beachbody yoga mat.
I don't actually have a yoga mat, so that's kind of cool because I need one.
Yeah, and I know every month Beachbody does this. Besides this month was the Team Cup. Like last month, I know us and Jessica got the Shakeology containers, and
I think Jade did too. No.
And so that's pretty cool. A couple months ago, we got like the P90X regular ones. Every month they have little things they give out for Hidden Success Club,
which also they're good to have, but they're really good to give away as prizes for challenge groups. So it's like free stuff you get that you can give to your clients, which is really great.
So with that being said, does anybody have any questions? Anything? All right.
Congratulations, because
we're going to take a picture, so no one leaves yet.
So we're going to take a picture because we're celebrating 24.
Should we go on this side?
Just take it like this.
Should we go on the other side?
What do you mean?
Have no,
just take it like this.
You can't see us.
Can't see you. You can. All right, so smile. You're in a selfie. I'm gonna get in. Don't worry. We're gonna go like this.
And now I'm blocking the computer.
Nice. Okay. So take it. Turn the light on. So we're celebrating 24 lives. Oh, that's bright.
Oh, it's so bright.
This is our beauty light. All right, smile, guys.
Oh,
you gotta hit the timer.
I hit the timer. I'm learning.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Oh, 24.
I don't even know if I was in the right spot.
Let's see how I look. All right, hold on.
You want to do another one?
Let's do another one.
All right, one more.
Zoom in. All right.
I can't zoom in. How can I zoom in?
Can I zoom in?
You're good.
All right.
Ready?
2. Well,
okay.
All right, that should be good. But anyways.
Who knows? Turn it off. It's so bright.
Turn it off. Another thing we want to kind of implement and think about, just real quick before we leave, guys, we're thinking about doing a meetup.
Oh, yes.
maybe once a month, just kind of meeting up somewhere, maybe at the park, maybe it's someone's house. We have a condo, so maybe not my house.
For our challengers who are local and our coaches who are local.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that are growing locally, and I know not everybody is.
Yeah.
But we heard, I know Jessica can tell you too, one of the girls, Allie Testori or whatever her name is, she spoke to me because she does a lot with a local meetup once a month, and she really gets involved in that live community, and I really want to grow that connection live with people. So we're
thinking about maybe like a barbecue or something, or maybe even like a bowling night out,
or even something fun,
just kind of everyone get out there and just kind of we can mingle. We'll, reserve some lanes. It might be Ocala, maybe Gainesville, Central. But I think, what do you guys think on that? Kind of have a little community.
Good idea.
Okay. We've actually had a lot of challengers requested because they want to get to know people who live in the same area too. Yeah. And I think that just builds on that community. Yeah. And that's really what gets people. Yeah. I mean, they love the group, but like you're going to be even more connected to it, I think, live. So
yeah, if you ever want to take a trip to Gainesville, Monday nights I teach, and she teaches Wednesday nights. She teaches.
Who are you talking to?
Everybody out there.
Oh. I'm like, a lot of people do come.
But no, and in the coach group, run ideas by what we can do to make better, what we can do to make this team more of a community. It's a great community as it is. We want to keep building on it. We want to, have a like-minded. We have a lot of good people in our sneak peek group that are going to be coming into our family here. I assume next week as training starts. Cheryl, you'll be going through training. I think Eric's going to go through training next week. Ash is going to go through training. And I know you're doing it right now on your own, but it's really, we do like little small groups on Sunday nights.
Kind of like this, but like this. People going through. And also, you guys are fresher in this business. So like, what would you, anything that would help you, any more topics that you want to learn more about, let us know, because we're always looking to do more in-depth trainings with like we do sometimes like PowerPoints and slides and teaching more. Because we've been doing this for a little bit, so sometimes we forget what it was like when we first started, but we learn a lot from you guys. So,
and two, if you're really good at something, share with it. And, we'll let you get on here and do a talk. Like we said, we don't want to talk all the time.
No, I loved hearing from Jessica today.
Yeah, we want to hear from you guys. So there's something so there's something that you guys want to kind of, talk about that you're really good at, or maybe, something that you felt that you overcame and that you want to share with the group. And, it's all benefit. We're all positive here. We all want to grow and learn. Our goal is to, I don't know if you ever seen the picture of what Lindsay's team looks like now, but what it was 5 years ago. It's kind of what it is right now with us.
Yeah.
And nowadays, as of this past summit, was ridiculous. So we want to grow this and share and, really inspire many people as we can.
But like our people.
Our people.
Our tribe.
Yeah.
I know.
Family.
We're a bunch of Indians.
No.
Our tribe.
But
No, just kidding. So anyways, that's it. That's not sure. With that being said, we'll let you guys get going. Last week of the group, finished strong.
Yes.
And we jump right into it on Monday.
Reach out to any of your people in the group, because this is when people fall sometimes. So we got to finish strong.
Yeah. And so just so you know, emails are going to be posted, templates. You can send all your clients that bought the challenge pack what to send them.
That's perfect.
Yep. And then let them know, too, that it's going to be Monday night, the challenge call, not Sunday. And anybody that is new or that is doing our group again that wants to do the health bet, we'll go over the rules once again. But we really want to make sure everyone knows that, because we don't want someone to do everything they're supposed to and then not get money because they missed one thing.
Yeah.
But that's all we got. That's I'm done. I'm over it.
Thank you. All
right.
Bye. Thank you. Have a good week.
Good night.
Bye.